There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more, to fight the battles that we never could.
YouTube, Instagram, wherever you may be watching, welcome and thank you so much for joining us for the first episode of Build Up, a series where we chronicle all of the King of Baltimores from the past, leading up to KOB 9 coming this September, and I'm extremely excited to get this series started for you. It's been a long time coming, as a fan and a follower, and even at one point being involved in BmoreThanDance. KOB is always such an exciting time. It's the Super Bowl of BmoreThanDance and the Baltimore club dance movement. And everybody just gets super stoked about it. I know, me included. So we're gonna be breaking down all of the highlights, some of the most controversial battles from previous KOBs as well. And I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So the first KOB we're gonna be doing is King of Baltimore 8, which is the most recent one, where my friend King Mello, DJ A Mello, whatever you know him by, took it, and he took it pretty handsomely in my opinion. There was a lot of competitors this year, but to me, it wasn't very, how's the word that I'm gonna put it? Wasn't very, not necessarily competitive, but the talent level wasn't as high as it typically was. A lot of people sat out due to injury, and it's just that some people didn't make it past preliminaries that they originally were thought to have. So this one was all over the place, but it was super exciting. Quality, exceptional, A1. The judges featured one of the former King of Baltimore's, Tay, DJ for BmoreThanDance as well, Miss DJ Stiletto, as well as another person I don't really know who he is. I've never seen him before in the scene, but he's respected enough to be a judge. So shout out to you as well, bro, whoever you are. Also, the likes of TT the artist, the legendary industry artist, signed to Red Bull. Just really an all-around amazing talent from Baltimore. She also made an appearance as well. Very, very exciting to have someone like her represent Baltimore and really show the world what Baltimore Club is all about. So TT, shout out to you. Thank you so much for all that you do for the team. So let's get into it. So the first battle I'm going to be reviewing is Smiley versus Rum. I believe this is from top 16. Let's see, top 16. Top 8. I'm sorry. Top 8. To me, this battle was very good. I think this was the first battle that went 3 rounds as well. I definitely didn't expect it to go the way that it did, being that I hadn't seen Rum battle in a long time. But this was an extremely exciting battle to watch. All 3 rounds were super captivating, and I'm super excited for you guys to see. So in the comments, let me know who you thought won this battle, Smiley, Rum. Me personally, I had Smiley going into it. Young, upcoming superstar in the scene. Very versatile, very, just crazy good with all of his moves. Finishes everything, very creative. But then you have Rum on the other side, a vet in the scene, lots of experience, also lots of talent as well for his age. One half of the most dominant and prolific tag team that the scene has ever seen as well. And also in group TSU, which is probably the most well-known group to come out of Baltimore also. So yeah, super exciting match. So let's see what this is all about. Alright. That's a solid camaraderie. Everybody in the scene is friendly. But it is a competition for me, so let's see what happens. Show him something, Smiley. Oh my God. My only problem with that right there is that Millie Rock was kind of offbeat. And I don't think anybody really noticed it because he was definitely grooving. But at the same time, it was a tad offbeat. But let's keep going and see. Definitely came out more aggressive, trying to take the momentum away. Okay. That one too, I don't know what he was trying to do or where he was going with that. But it looked like he was trying to kick it off of his hand and it didn't come off. So he kind of had to roll into it and see where he could go. But just that little sequence right there was kind of awkward to me. But, you know, it is what it is. Again, in the heat of the moment, I don't think anybody really noticed that. So let's keep it. Okay, good recovery. Beach. Next leg to the game, go home. Round one, definitely think that went to Smiley. Almost a little awkward in that round. A couple of moves he did look like he got stopped. Round two, let's go. Okay, Smiley's starting to walk now. Let's go. Another problem that I see is that immediately he would get points taken off of that because he literally just did that, like the sequence before. So again, I understand dancing and club music especially is very much needed on momentum because if you don't have the momentum or the momentum is against you, you're stuck. You get caught and moves don't come out right, your legs get stuck, and worst of all, you can get injured. So thankfully there was no injuries there, but in my eyes, he already did that, so he would have got points taken off for that in my own personal review of this. However, he's still winning the battle to me, but right there, that would have just been like, okay, you going off, but you starting to slide, keep it up. So. See what he tried to do there, but it didn't come out. So now, he kind of lost momentum. It's all around the team. I don't know what that was. Okay. Moves a little more cohesive now. Okay. What? Damn. The track saved his ass right there, because if that gunshot wasn't there, that would have been weird as hell. But he got saved by the track, and shout out to you, bro, for recovering. But you got saved on the skin of your teeth because of that one sample. Because without that sample, that shit looks weird as hell. But let's keep going. Shout out to TSU. Definitely in the building, trying to get him more momentum. So overtime round, this is definitely the first battle that went to overtime. Okay, this was kind of a recurring theme throughout the entire competition, was that the music itself was just weird. Like, there were some tracks that they were playing that were solid battle tracks, and then there's other tracks that just didn't make any sense. For example, this one. Don't get me wrong. Rock makes some of the greatest battle tracks ever, but this is just not a track, me personally, I would have played in a battle, because it's just, there's too many points where they stop, or where there's dead air, if you will. So he's standing around just waiting for the beat to drop. And from watching videos from back in the day, you standing around that long, you're getting skipped. So no fault of Rums, because nobody's gonna want to dance to a build-up. So it's kind of on the DJs, but I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't controversial or detrimental to the battle. It's just kind of frustrating to watch. But shout out to Mumbles and Tigger. I know you guys did an amazing job. I mean, there were some points that you guys were off, but for the most part, y'all will always be legends. And y'all did the damn thing. So shout out to y'all. Playing with the effects that has to be okay, that was hard. He caught all of that. Okay. Wow, that was hard. First of all, why? I get it. You know, I mean, in desperate times, you do desperate things. And I think Rum kind of felt that he had to do something controversial or something to stand out, to take that round. Even Candy had to get out the way before she got kicked or something. From a dancer standpoint, that always used to frustrate the hell out of me, is when I'm trying to dance and people try to get in my face and stuff, because I don't want to hit you, or I don't want to do something where I'm trying to finish a move and I kick you in the head, God forbid, and you get injured, or I do something and you push me and I get injured. You know, perfect example is Group Wars, I think it was, when Kai was trying to do a move and somebody from Philly did a flip off of him and he was on his neck, and he could have very easily sustained a career-ending injury. Thankfully he didn't, but that's just one of the dangers of, you know, trying to go when people are going, you know. So don't get me wrong, it's definitely great for the battle, but at the same time you got to think about yourself and everybody else and try to prevent injuries. So Terry going off in the corner for his best friend. Jesus Christ. How's this ACL match? Old school. See, this track is a perfect example. Like, he couldn't do anything. Smiley got the best part of the track and then the only drop in the song, and Rum's just stuck crazy legging and ripping his knee out of his socket to try to win the battle. So unfortunately it wasn't enough to get him the win. Smiley definitely took that, in my opinion, as well in the judges' eyes. So he's moving on to the next round. Again, kudos to Rum for giving it his all, trying his best, but Smiley, good shit. See you in the next round.